Hello, everybody. This is Demographia, and welcome to, unfortunately, my final video of the year. So, actually, in three days, I will be starting my exams, and so that will be the end of this channel this year. But don't unsubscribe because I will be making videos next year. Anyways, so obviously, as you can tell from the title, this video will be about who are Middle Eastern people. So, Middle Eastern people are one of the many races on Earth. Middle Eastern people mainly live in Western Asia and North Africa, with most living in Pakistan, Afghanistan, Tajikistan, Iran, Azerbaijan, Georgia, Armenia, Turkey, Cyprus, Bulgaria, Syria, Iraq, Kuwait, Lebanon, Israel, Jordan, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, United Arab Emirates, Bahrain, Oman, Yemen, Egypt, Libya, Tunisia, Algeria, Morocco, Mauritania, Mali, Niger, Chad, and Sudan. Many times people will use brown or Arab to refer to this race, however, they are both incorrect. Now, if you want to know why, though, just watch my video about races that don't exist, since I go into much more detail than I have time for here. So, Middle Eastern people are divided into several ethno-linguistic groups, largest one being the Semitic one, followed by the Iranian one, followed by the Turkic one, followed by the Berber one, followed by the Caucasian one, followed by the Jewish one. So there are around 604,100,000 Middle Eastern people. Semitic peoples mainly live in Lebanon, most of Yemen, Oman, United Arab Emirates, Qatar, Jordan, Iraq, Kuwait, Syria, Egypt, Sudan, Libya, Tunisia, Morocco, and Mauritania, and parts of Algeria, Mali, Chad, Israel, and Bahrain. Iranian peoples, not to be confused with people from Iran, mainly live in most of Iran, Afghanistan, and Tajikistan, and parts of Iraq, Pakistan, Turkey, and Syria. Turkic peoples mainly live in most of Turkey and Azerbaijan, and parts of Iran, Cyprus, and Bulgaria. Berber people mainly live in most of Niger and parts of Mali, Algeria, Libya, Tunisia, and Morocco. Caucasian peoples, and when I say that, I don't mean European people. I made a video about European people, by the way, which you should watch. But they mainly live in Georgia and Armenia and parts of Azerbaijan, and Jewish people may live in most of Israel. Now, out of the Middle Eastern people, around 408,800,000, or 68.6%, are Sunni, around 143 million, or 24%, are Shia, around 22,500,000, or 3.8%, are Orthodox, around 7,500,000, or 1.3%, are Jews, around 5,200,000, or 0.9%, are atheists, around 3 million, or 0.5%, are Catholics, around 1,600,000, or 0.3%, are Ibadi, a group of Muslims who believe that people shouldn't choose leaders but that God should, and who have some other differences with Muslims. Now, around 1,200,000, or 0.2%, are Druze, who follow the teachings of Hamza ibn Ali ibn Ahmad, al-Hakim bi Amr Allah, Plato, and Aristotle, and is basically a mixture of Shia, Gnosticism, paganism, and Hinduism. And they believe in God's appearance to humans as well as in reincarnation. Around 1 million, or 0.2%, are Hindus, around 800,000, or 0.1%, are Protestants, around 700,000, or 0.1%, are pagans, and 300,000 are Yazidis, which is basically a mixture of Zoroastrianism, Christianity, Islam, and Judaism, in which teaches that God has placed the earth under 7 angels, the most powerful of which is the peacock angel who rules the earth. And finally, around 200,000 are Ahmadis, who believe that Mirza Ghulam Ahmad was the Muslim Messiah. So, the largest Middle Eastern ethno-linguistic group are the Semitic peoples. There are around 293,600,000 Semitic peoples. This means that Semitic peoples make up 51.4% of Middle Eastern people. Semitic peoples speak Semitic languages, which are part of Afro-Asiatic languages. The origins of Afro-Asiatic peoples is unknown, with some saying the Levant, the Horn of Africa, North Africa, and the Sahara between 16,000 BC and 10,000 BC. Origins of Semitic peoples is also unknown, with the same places being proposed, but it was probably around 3,750 BC. Now, out of the Semitic peoples, around 79.5% are Sunni, around 11.8% are Shia, around 5.2% are Orthodox, Around 1.3% are Catholics, around 0.7% are atheists, around 0.4% are Protestants, around 0.3% are Druze, around 0.2% are pagans, around 0.2% are Jews, around 0.2% are Druze, around 0.1% are Hindus, and around 200,000 are Yazidis. Now, the largest Semitic people are the Arab people. Now, there are around 158,200,000 Arab people. Arab people mainly live in Saudi Arabia, Yemen, Oman, the United Arab Emirates, Qatar, Southern Bahrain, Kuwait, Jordan, Iraq, Syria, Lebanon, Jordan, Sudan, Southern Chad, and Eastern Israel. And Arab people speak Arabic. The second largest Semitic people are the Egyptian people. There are around 84 million Egyptian people. When I'm talking about Egyptian people, I mean the ethnicity and not necessarily the nationality. Egyptian people may live in Egypt, obviously. Egyptian people speak Arabic. And finally, the third largest Semitic people are the Arab Berber people. There are around 26,900,000 Arab Berber people. As you can tell from the name, Arab Berber are obviously a mix between Arab and Berber people, but I'm going to classify them as Semitic and not as Berber because they're more culturally Arab than Berber. Arab Berber people mainly live in Libya, Tunisia, northern Algeria, southern Morocco, Mauritania, and western Mali, and they speak Arabic, Algerian Arabic, and Hassaniya Arabic. By the way, those aren't actually the same languages. Then there are the Iranian peoples. There are around 175,200,000 Iranian peoples. This means that they make up 30.7% of Middle Eastern peoples. Iranian people speak Iranian languages, which are a part of Indo-Iranian languages, which are a part of Indo-European languages. Origins of Indo-European peoples between around 4,500 BC and 2,500 BC, probably in southern Russia, but maybe in Anatolia, northern India, Armenia, or even the Baltic. During the Indo-European migrations around 2000 BC, the Indo-European peoples moved southeast, where the Iranian people split off from the Indo-Iranian peoples between around 1800 BC and 1600 BC, and they settled in the Iranian plateau. Out of the Iranian peoples, around 53.1% are Sunni, around 43.4% are Shia, around 1.6% are atheists, around 0.6% are Hindus, around 0.5% are Catholics, around 0.3% are Ahmadis, around 0.3% are Protestants, around 0.1% are Jews, and around 0.1% are Orthodox. And the largest Iranian people are the Pashtun people. There are around 52,400,000 Pashtun people. Pashtun people mainly live in southern Afghanistan and northwest Pakistan. Pashtun people speak Pashto. The second largest Iranian people are the Persian people. There are around 51,100,000 Persian people. Persian people mainly live in Iran. Persian people speak Persian. The third largest Persian people are the Tajik people. There are around 17,400,000 Tajik people. When I'm talking about Tajik people, I mean the ethnicity and not the nationality. And Tajik people mainly live in Tajikistan and northeast Afghanistan. And they speak Persian also. Then there are the Turkic peoples. There are around 79,500,000 Turkic peoples. This means that they make up 13.9% of Middle Eastern people. Turkic people speak Oghuz languages, which are a part of Turkic languages. Origins of Turkic peoples is between Central Asia and Siberia between around 600 BC and 500 BC. Then, during the Turkic migrations, they split off and moved to Transoxiana between around 700 and 800, and then settled in Anatolia and the Caucasus between around 800 and 1300. Out of the Turkic peoples, around 53.9% are Sunni, around 37.5% are Shia, around 6.9% are atheists, around 1.1% are Orthodox, and around 0.7% are Jews. The largest Turkic people are obviously the Turkish people. There are around 62 million Turkish people. When I'm talking about Turkish people, I mean the ethnicity and not the nationality. Turkish people may live in Turkey, northern Cyprus, and eastern Bulgaria, and Turkish people speak Turkish. Second largest Turkic people are the Azerbaijani people. There are 27 million Azerbaijani people. Now, once again, I mean the ethnicity and not the nationality. Azerbaijani people may live in Azerbaijan and northwest Iran. Azerbaijani people speak Azerbaijani. And the third largest Turkic people are the Kashkai people. There are around 500,000 Kashkai people. They mainly live in southern Iran and speak Kashkai. Then there are the Berber peoples. There are around 53,100,000 Berber peoples. This means that Berber people peoples make up 8.5% of Middle Eastern people. Berber people speak Berber languages, which are part of Afro-Asiatic languages. The origins of Berber peoples is between around 5000 BC and 1000 BC in North Africa. Out of the Berber peoples, around 97.5% are Sunni, around 1% are atheists, around 0.8% are Catholics, around 0.4% are Protestants, around 0.2% are Shia, and around 0.2% are Ahmadis. The largest Berber people are the Kabila people. There are around 5,500,000 Kabila people. Kabila people may live in parts of Algeria, and Kabila people speak Kabila. The second largest Berber people are the Shilha people. There are around 5,100,000 Shilha people. Shilha people may live in southeastern Morocco. Shilha people speak Shilha. The third largest Berber people are the Tuareg people. There are around 3 million Tuareg people. Tuareg people may live in northern Mali, northern Niger, and southern Algeria. Tuareg people speak Tuareg languages, Algerian Arabic and Hassaniya Arabic. Then we have the Caucasian peoples. There are around 15,200,000 Caucasian peoples. This means that Caucasian peoples make up 2.7% of Middle Eastern people. Caucasian people speak many different languages from many different families, including Northwest Caucasian languages, Northeast Caucasian languages, Kartvelian languages, Armenian, which is a part of Indo-European languages, Oghuz languages, which are a part of Turkic languages, and Oirat, which is a part of Mongolic languages. Origins of Northwest Caucasian peoples, Northeast Caucasian peoples, Kartvelian peoples, Oirat people, Mongolic peoples, and Armenian people is actually all unknown. And so out of the Caucasian peoples, around 82.6% are Orthodox, around 10.1% are Shia, around 5.8% are Sunni, and around 1.4% are atheists. So the largest Caucasian people are the Armenian people. There are around 9,200,000 Armenian people. When I'm talking about Armenian people, I mean the ethnicity and not the nationality. Armenian people may live in Armenia and southwest Azerbaijan, and Armenian people speak Armenian. The second largest Caucasian people are the Georgian people. There are around 4 million Georgian people. When I'm talking about Georgian people, once again, it's the ethnicity, not the nationality. They mainly live in Georgia and speak Georgian. Finally, the third largest Caucasian people are the Chechen people, and there are around 2 million Chechen people. Chechen people may live in parts of southwest Russia and speak Chechen. And finally, we have the Jewish people. There are around 8 million Jewish people. This means that Jewish people make up 1.4% of Middle Eastern people. Jewish people speak Hebrew, which is part of the Canaanite languages, which is part of the Northwest Semitic languages, which is part of the Central Semitic languages, which is part of the West Semitic languages, which is part of the Semitic languages, which is part of the Afro-Asiatic languages. And they also speak English, which is a part of the Anglic languages, which is part of the Anglo-Frisian languages, which is a part of West Germanic languages, which is a part of Germanic languages, which is a part of Indo-European languages. Now you might be wondering why they speak English, and that's because many Jewish people live in the United States. Origins of Jewish people is in Israel around 2000 BC. The origins of Canaanite, Central Semitic, and Western Semitic languages are all unknown. The origins of Northwest Semitic languages is between around 1400 BC and 1300 BC. The origins of English people, however, is around 550 in the southeastern United Kingdom. Origins of Anglic peoples and Anglo-Frisian peoples is unknown, and the origins of West Germanic peoples languages, is between around 200 BC and 400 in Germany and the Low Countries. Finally, the origins of Germanic peoples is in southern Scandinavia around 1200 BC. Now, out of the Jewish people, around 79% are Jews, around 18% are Sunni, and 3% are Druze. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Oh, and by the way, before you leave, don't forget to take the survey in the top right corner to vote for which Middle Eastern group is your favorite. Apart from one video, which is more of an announcement video, it's my last video, so I'll see you in January. Goodbye.